I'm Ashita Irene, and I'm back with another video. I don't know if the other video is going to actually be uploaded because it was a lot of cleavage going on, and that's just not the image I'm trying to give out on the internet. So I want to show you my painting. I did a paint and sip, or paint with a twist, for my friend's 31st birthday, and I called this, get a good look, honey. Yes. That is called Gamora and Nebula. If you know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy, you know that Gamora and Nebula were like, well, they were sisters, but you know, not by the same family, by a common denominator, which was Thanos. And when I saw the blank canvas with just the sketch, it was called Beach Diva, I felt like, you know, everyone's going to paint the same thing. And I'm going to be different. So I initially wanted her to be blue because blue is my what? My favorite color. And I was just like, yeah, I want her to be blue. Then I was like, you know what? I want to do Gamora because, I mean, she's like the only kind of, you know, influence that I saw, like, I related to. Gamora was like this badass, you know, girl hanging out with the guys and the aliens and stuff. And I just was like, yo, I love Zoe Saldana. And, you know, it was before Wakanda came out. And I was like, okay, we know Gamora's black. Like, they painted her green, but we know she's black. Okay. So I was really like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and paint her. And Nebula was, you know, blue. So I was like, dang, all right, I'll just mix it together. I've been losing weight. I'm happy about that, for real, because, you know, I was not at all happy being Jean pounds. I wasn't happy. And now that I see that I'm losing weight and stuff, I feel like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, we can do this. Because I'm not coming back here. Okay? I believe in reincarnation, all that stuff. And I feel like this is it for me. I've got to give this my all so that I don't come back here again. Because this place is going insane. And I don't want to be a part of the next half of this thing. I'm good. So I have a little more pep in my step because I feel like, you know, with my writing career, I'm going to be some kind of force during this time in my life. Like there's a change happening, there's a shift happening, and I'm going to be a part of it. I have no idea how I'm working everything together. I'm doing so many things, I'm wearing so many hats, and I just wish, and I don't wish, I'm doing it. Like, I'm doing it because I could be doing absolutely nothing, or I could be dead. So I'm just doing it. But I mean, it's difficult because I want to do so many things, but there are only so many hours in a day. When you have a commitment to doing something, you cannot just like negate it. You have to stick with it. And I'm a person that, of course, I don't like to quit. I don't like to be a quitter. But like, if it gets too tough and I feel like I need to make a choice, my sanity, my mental health over something else, I'm going to choose me every single time. And right now, I feel the pressure. I feel the pressure for sure. But I keep pushing it in the back of my mind, because, you know, I really want to be a reliable person to my family, and more specifically to my mother. So I am just trying to figure it out, trying to juggle things, because it's so easy for me to just be like, okay, I got this one thing going, I'm going to stick with this one thing and not worry about nothing else. Because I can be one-track mind sometimes, or I can just be everywhere trying to do everything and then just tire myself out. I've been slacking and neglecting my novel. I know. Bad, Ashita. it is important for me to get back into this book because there's so many messages in it. I feel like I take from so many intellectuals, historians, YouTubians, so many people that have done the research, they have a passion for it, and they want to enlighten so many Black people, around the world. And I take from everybody. I'm inspired by every single thing. And I put it through this filter, which are 5 siblings, and they become the saviors for our race. And it's important that that gets out to the world, to the youth, to the elders, because we need to stop relying or trying to rely or waiting for someone to come and save us, because we have to save ourselves. That's always been the case. It's always been you. It's always been you. You have to rely on yourself. You have to set yourself up to win. And I just feel like right now I have so many things trying to happen, or this one huge thing happening that's taking the majority of my time, but it's preparing me for something. I really was like, I don't think I might have said this on this channel, but I need discipline. I need a routine, because if I'm left by myself, I'll either end up doing nothing or just distracting myself. So the discipline is getting up, going to a 9 to 5. I know people out there are like, "Oh, what? You're doing what?" I know. It's not a typical 9 to 5. It's actually overnight, but the point is that it's discipline. It's understanding that I need a routine so that I can get things on the road. Because say something happens tomorrow, someone offer me an opportunity, and now I have to go travel the world. I have to be on a really tight schedule and stuff. I need to be prepared to do that. Like, how long does it take me to get dressed? How long does it take me to do my hair? Like, all that type of stuff. And I just want to be prepared for it. I'm still slacking. I'm a true Sagittarius. I do things at the last minute. It may be the best, and you might think I worked on it for forever, but I literally worked on it 25 minutes before I walked through the door. And I'm just like, okay, I need to get it together. Like, it's not so much that I'm just distracted too much. Is that I need to focus in. Like, when I do go to work, when it's my break, I'm working on my book. Like, I don't fraternize. I don't socialize. I sit. We have a Starbucks. I work, and what do I need to do? What character is doing this? What's the next chapter? What's the next topic? What's the next message? I try to get it done as much as I can in the short amount of time that I do have a break. But other than that, it's the whole, like, getting home, trying to write, trying to find the energy to write. Because writing this book, it takes a lot out of me, because I have to think about how I'm going to torture these people. I don't know, like, but the thing is, you torture them to get them out of something, to teach a lesson. And my characters are badass, man. Like, they're nothing to play around with. So this first book is really important to me. I'm trying my hardest to get it out this year. That is not realistic. I can tell you that right now. It's not realistic, because I do want things to happen on a grander scale. I want marketing, promotion. I want, TV interviews. I want more radio interviews. I want to be able to reach the youth and tell them, you're powerful. You have power in you. The thing that lies beneath your skin that makes your skin black, brown, because I don't see no black on me, but this color, darker or lighter, there's power in this, and it keeps you here, because there's so many times you could have given up, your ancestors could have given up, and your lineage could have been wiped out, but it's something in us that keeps us here. And it's something in me that keeps me going, because I could have been give up, but I didn't. And, you know, yeah, everything kind of gels together and makes sense all at the end of it. So I am doing fine. I could be better. I could be better. But you know what I did? I said myself, I said, listen, I'm gonna work this, this job. But I gave myself this, I said, I'm gonna give myself a year to learn this job and to, create the discipline in me. And, when that year is up, I should have, everything that I need, the tools that I need to withstand everything that's going to come with me, dropping this book, because I know there's going to be some people out there that are going to have a lot of negative things to say, a lot of racist things to say, and, a lot of, like, I don't want to say coonish, but, just a lot of, just gonna say negative, a lot of negative things to say, even though they might look like me. So I have to be mentally and physically prepared for all that type of stuff. And, I'm going to try my hardest to at least give y'all something by the end of this year. Maybe like a backstory, something, or origin story, something, because I do feel like, I owe that to the people that are waiting. Because I know there's people waiting, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But if you want the best of me, I gotta do what's best for me. And that is it for me. Thank you for watching. I'm Ashita Irene. Till next time, I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye.